Elizabeth Ryan coming to you from the EHS Management Forum in Tucson. Standing here with Mark Fowler, Environmental Health and Safety Manager with Invivo. Mark, this morning you gave a presentation about the employee engagement programs you're involved with at Invivo. Can you tell us a little bit about why employee engagement is a priority for Invivo?
Yes, employee engagement for our sustainability programs is important at Invivo because we see our employees as the first line ambassadors for our sustainability programs. So all our corporate level goals and objectives that we set in regards to sustainability filter down through the activities that our employees instill in their day-to-day activities. So it's important to us, Philips and Invivo, that our employees understand why we do what we do as it pertains to the environment.
Any advice for someone who is getting their employee engagement program off the ground? What are some strategies that's worked for you?
Well, what's important is that you first have a policy or a direction for your sustainability programs. Then secondly, to communicate that to your employees. And there's all different types of ways that you can communicate, but it's to find the medium that serves your employee base or whoever you're trying to communicate to best. And then educate, involve, and train your employees. Okay, it's important that the employees can think, feel, and act their way through sustainability. So it's important to educate them on your programs and then get them to a position where they can actually get some hands-on training, and then involvement. Involvement is the important thing here because without the involvement, you really have no program.
One of the things you said in your presentation was employee engagement is not just we reduce, reuse, and recycle, so please recycle your soda can. It goes way above and beyond that. So when it comes to communication or when it comes to involvement, what are some of the tactics that you've used that you think are particularly effective in kind of getting that message across?
Wow, that's a tough question, Elizabeth. Let me see if I can answer it. Yes, in my presentation we talked about the different ways to communicate your message, but also the different ways to get your employees involved. And getting them involved means that you should have specific activities that address the specific needs of different employees. Like, you're going to reach every employee at their own level. So if they're in the break room, you want to find communication or activities that help them in the break room. Just like if they're in the parking lot, you want to find activities that can help them inside and outside of your working environment.
The other thing you mentioned was it's important to get out of your own office, walk around, and develop a culture where you actually know everybody in your workplace.
Yes, it's important. The statistics show that employees are more engaged when managers go out and talk to them unsolicited about engagement. And so it's important that you can put a face with a name, that you find that particular ambassadors or your engaged employees at a sustainability level, and then reach them where they are and make them part of your program. Instill that level of ownership in them and that personalize it so that then you know who they are, they know who you are, and you have that two-way vector of communication.
Wonderful. Well, thanks so much for sharing.